Hello, everybody. Hi, guys. How are you? Welcome to Labrish on this fine Tuesday afternoon. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm All Things Sugar and Shade Sade, and I'm here with...
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy.
Yes. And today, guys, as always, we are talking about our favorite reality TV shows, in particular, Love Island All-Stars, episode 15. 15. But guys, before we get into it, you need to book the like button. You should really be doing it on entry. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, book the like button on this YouTube video. Also share with like-minded people. Get involved in the conversation. Leave your comments, guys. Say hi. Where's our hellos? Come on, please.
I really am.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Thank you, Gilda. Hello. Yes, for real. You know, it's like, where is the chat crew? Like, we're not that early. This is when we come on. Hey, Sonia, I was missing you yesterday, Sonia. Can't remember what fact I needed, but I needed you to fact check something. Hey, Desty. That's it. Yes. Lovely. People are coming into the chat now. Well done, guys.
Welcome. To be fair, yeah, you're actually right. We are slightly earlier than normal, but still within our remit.
Yeah.
Still within our remit. 12-ish.
Yeah.
So yeah, and yeah, get involved in the conversation, guys, and follow us, subscribe to our channel. Also, as well, can we just need to say a little thank you, Nana, because we've reached over 2,000 subscribers.
Yes.
I'm so happy.
Proper.
I'm so happy. Seriously.
Big up to all of you guys. We are on our road to 3,000 though. That's our target.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What, you've got 3 more weeks?
3 more weeks. I think it's 2, you know.
Serious? Wow, that's gone fast.
I think so. Isn't it? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I feel like we're like really early days in it, but maybe, I don't know. Time is, who knows? But yes, 3,000 is what we would really like to get to by the end. Yeah. That'd be
definitely
great.
So if you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe to our channel, Your Aunties Can Never, and then also to Nana Evans.com, and also Hey It's Sade Salami, and follow us on all other platforms too, so on X, on Instagram, and TikTok.
Yes,
we're everywhere.
Good morning, Miss T. Good morning, Georgie. Hey, Leah. Hey, the crew's in the house. Wicked.
Yes. Welcome. So in this episode, there was a lot going on. We had, well, actually not a lot going on, to be fair. The secret is starting to come out, how Georgia S feels about Tom, because everybody seems to know what's going on. It's going around. And then we had the Snog, Marry, Pie challenge as well. So yeah, it was an interesting one, but a short one, which I'm very happy about as well, because I didn't need to take all day. So guys, tell us, what is your one word to describe up the episode? Nana.
It really, my one word, what was this overriding? It's just, I think it's still delusional. I think it is delusional, yeah. But maybe it's Liberty. I'm just like, oh, this
Liberty.
I know I can't help it, but she stood out for me, and just the delusions of her was a lot. Similarly for Georgia, though, a delusional thing about her. Yes, I'm going with delusional.
Which Georgia? Georgia S or Georgia H?
Georgia
S.
Okay.
Yeah. I would actually also apply that to Georgia H as well. She's also delusional. If we're going to put a delusional list together, 100%. To Mitch, I think my word is, it's a very simple one, but just yuck. It's just disgusting. Like, I hate this. I hate the cream. I hate cream in general anyway. So like all of it in people's faces, in the sun. Ugh, it must stink. I
know the smell must be crazy, but this isn't my worst challenge. It's definitely the food, the drinking.
Oh, the spitting in the mat. Yeah.
That one. I can take this. In the chat, Sonia Barley says desperate. Life of Bodge says scallywag for Georgia S. Gilda says Lulu. And Babita says scandalous.
lot going on. Oh, hey, I'm the best official. Hey, it was like Beats and Bands over the weekend. Nice. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, the food is disgusting. The food one is disgusting. Yeah,
that one's the worst.
So we started the episode with Mitch and Liberty. They were having a bit of a chat. Basically, Mitch was telling Liberty, I want to crack on with Georgia H. I want to get to know her. Mitch just being Mitch. I did like the fact that Liberty was standing up for herself. She was being very clear in what she was trying to say. She was saying about there's boundaries, how she deserves better, and she wants to be with someone that appreciates her. But from Mitch's face, to me, it looked like a situation where, when you're breaking up with someone and they try to break up with you while you're breaking up with them, that was the energy it was given to me.
Yes, exactly. Like he's already shown he's not interested. I felt like Mitch was laboring the point. All of them were like constantly talking to Liberty about I'm gonna move on. It's like, look, it's done, in it. So why have you got to tell her? Obviously you're gonna crack on with somebody else. There's only a few girls in there. But Liberty trying to reaffirm, like, I deserve better than you. It's like, you weren't in a relationship. He was never good to you anyway. Like, you should have bounced time ago. This is too late.
This is it. This is it. And this is the thing. So when she goes to talk to the girls, and this was an annoying thing about that. So she's talking to Kaz, Molly, and Georgia H. And she came back and she was like, oh, he was never that into me, And I thought, oh my God, self-awareness. Love this. And then Molly and Georgia H were like, oh, yes, he was. Yes, he did. He really liked you, huh? No, he didn't. That is encouraging Delulu behavior. That's enabling.
Exactly.
That's enabling. I don't like that. Do you know what I mean? But Molly was, had some words of encouragement. She was just like, what isn't meant for you, what's meant for you will not pass you, and that type of thing, But, I think Georgia H, though, she was on the vibe of like, I don't know, I think she thinks a bit more of herself, I don't know, because she was just like, oh, you can be upset even though I'm here. This moment, it's not about you, babe.
Exactly.
It was a bit like, And then Kaz was just sitting there staring into space. Do you know what I mean? Because I was just thinking, like, do you not want to get involved? Like, you're thinking these girls don't know shit. Like, why are they even talking? So she was just sitting there. And Lib had to take a moment. She kind of left and took a moment.
I think also Kaz is over it. It's like, let me not indulge this any further. Like, it's Mitch. This is actually silly. I wanted, like how Abacus, when she was speaking to Molly, no, who was she speaking to? Maybe it was one of the Georgias, and it was like, don't cry. Don't cry over this. Like, I needed somebody to say that to Liberty. Like, you're gonna cry over Mitch. Like, really? Like, this is crazy. And then you've got that one sitting there, like, it's okay to be upset. No, it ain't. Not for Mitch. It's not okay. This is silly.
Yeah, not at all. Honestly. So Mitch, we see a quick shot of Mitch with Sophie, and then you see Liberty walking across in the background, and Mitch is just like, so now I'm the bad guy, devoid of any feeling for Liberty, actually. Okay. And then Sophie's like, yeah, you are. Seriously, I absolutely love that. It was just like, yeah, she just told it how it is. Mitch and Georgia H then go and have a chat, which I thought was just really insensitive, but I get it for the purpose of the show. Like, really and truly, you care about Liberty so much that you have to talk to him right now. Like, seriously? Nah,
Georgia
like
H
that.
Don't give a damn. She just wanted.
She doesn't give a caca. Her and her chakras.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't give a hootenanny about him, about her, and then carried on, cracking on after she cried in your face. Like, they're
crazy. They are assholes, definitely. Georgia H was basically saying, like, you're not a bad guy, because he was still labored on this whole, like, am I a bad guy? She's like, you're not a bad guy, just like, I really appreciate you chatting to her and everything like that, and like she's been hurting and everything. But I feel like me and you have a good chance at being compatible. And Mitch, to me, I don't know, it's just a bit weird. And then I saw, like, when sorry, you know when Georgia, I think Mitch said that I really like your hair straight, and she was just like, oh, should I do it like this more often? And I was just like, that is the type of woman you are. Like, that's you. Like, you're not. You're I don't know. You're flirting with Mitch. Like, I just thought she had more sense. I don't know.
I can't get my head around it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mitch to me is similar to Hannah. I don't know, but who knows? She seems to be attracted to him. I don't actually think she is Mitch's usual either. I feel like somebody else is going to come in that is a bit more Mitch, and he's going to leave her as well.
What is his type though? What is his type? Like, none of these women have really been his type. Like because it just doesn't make sense.
Well, not even original Molly. Molly and Zach Molly. Like that kind of cringy girl, a bit like showy. Like, I think it's that type of a personality I can see with Mitch. Like, they are a cringy couple. You're going to meet them and be like, oh, these two are really corny, but they suit. I don't
think there's no one in the villa for him.
No, not at this moment.
There's no one. And like, even body shape, like I don't think his physical type is there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't think so. Maybe he doesn't even know what he likes. But that conversation did leave me thinking, like, I genuinely don't care about Mitch's opinion on anything or anyone. Like, I just no. I'm over Mitch.
Exactly. Sonia Barley says Georgia S and H are such begs. Wanting Mitch should be seen as a character flaw. Precisely. Yeah.
100%.
Properly gone down in all estimation. Shantae May says Georgia H reminds me of the other girl Mitch was with, the one that went crazy on him. Oh, Abby.
Abby. Oh, okay.
I kind of see what you're saying. Yeah.
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 He didn't really like Abby.
Imagine if Mitch gets the ick with Georgia H. Like, I would go mad. I wouldn't be able to take something like that. That's probably why Liberty is going mad. She's like, I lowered my standards for you, and you're the one that's gonna pie me. That's mad. You can't have Mitch be like, I'm not into you. That is crazy.
That is crazy. It's crazy. Honestly. Georgia H then leaves that conversation to have another like scandalous conversation with Georgia S, and she was just like, oh babe, it's not going well. I think me and you are the biggest bitches in the villa. Like, well, at least she said it. Like, you know what I mean? And she basically tells her the tea about what has been happening. Georgia S also like confessed to her convo with Tom and saying how it was so flirty and that, you know, she's a bit concerned because how it's going to affect Molly. You're not concerned at all. And then Georgia H is like, oh, how do you keep getting away with this? Like, you're a smooth criminal. Just like, yeah, you're Georgia S though was just like, yeah, you're the only one that knows though. And I was just like, don't Sophie know?
When she was saying it, I was blatantly like, dude, I think you're not remembering who you keep on speaking to. Like, Hannah knows a portion of it. Sophie knows a portion of like she's been chatting.
Yeah.
She ain't keeping this to herself at all. And then Tom has probably held it down a bit more, actually.
Yeah.
Like, he ain't been talking as much as Georgia S has.
No, definitely.
Gilda says Georgia S is stalking Tom at this point.
Honestly. She needs to leave that man alone.
Mitch will call out Georgia H's bad breath. Remember when she asked for Anton's breath spray?
Oh yeah.
It was going around.
Anton will probably give it to him. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. He'll probably give it to Mitch. Here, let me help you. Which is how Mitch was acting with Zach and Molly. Like, it's so weird. Like, anyway, it's a weird flex. We had like a kind of cute moment with Josh and Sophie. Sophie was just like saying, you know, she feels really happy in their situation, you know, that you make me laugh. They share a kiss, you know, it was kind of cute. But she, like, after the kiss, she looked super serious, boy. Like, she was falling in love instantly. Do you know what I mean? And I was thinking, oh, he's gonna break your heart, babe. Like, I don't think you should go against it. Yeah.
It's so weird for Josh. I don't know. I think it's very strange. Like, he seems like such an out and out cad. Like, I don't get why anybody would be taking him serious, but yeah, it's weird. I still don't like them together. I don't know. I want her to be with Chris. I think that's who I want her to be with. I want her to be with Chris.
No, you said this. Yeah.
I know she's liking Josh, but I don't want it for her.
I mean, it's kind of early days. And speaking of Chris, he did have a moment with Sophie. It was just like, one day we're gonna run away together, and then she was like, "Yeah, I'm really excited for that day," like in her little voice.
For that day.
Also, it was nice that Toby, whispered to Chris and was like, "Make sure you look after Kaz tonight because she's had a bit of a rough day and everything like that." And it was just like, that was nice, showing Toby's care inside, for sure. And then also in bed further with Josh and Sophie, Josh was talking about, my future wife. He's like, I think I found my lover and all this kind of stuff. But I don't know. I feel like it's really suspect when guys do that, like when they're just like, it's like a little carrot, like implanting little ideas, like talking about the future and statuses and all that, those kind of things. Like, I just didn't like it. And both him, Josh, and Chris done that later when he's like referring to like his girlfriend, what his girlfriend looks like. Just like, don't like this. Because it just feels like a little bit gamey. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Sophie did tell Josh about the Georgia ST. Yeah.
Yes. And I was a bit surprised. I mean, obviously everybody is a bit of a lavish, but
yeah.
I was thinking, no, see, Josh does seem quite honorable, like he wouldn't go and blab. Obviously Callum would be, if it was another situation, telling everybody the next day, but still I was like, oh no, this is gonna get out. This is now.
Wait.
Get out.
So do you think that? No, I wasn't sure. I thought Josh was going to tell everybody immediately. Like, do you know what I mean? I thought he could have the potential of getting up in the middle of the night and be like, "Hear what hurts." Like,
no, I think he's a bit more, because he's done shit, innit? He's done dirt. So I feel like he would know a little bit more to be like, oh, this is a bit messy. But he's gonna watch and observe and find it funny when it all blows up. But I was like, he's probably more trustworthy than some of them in there. Toby, he's going to talk about it. Callum, he's going to talk about it. They're lavishes. Even Tyler, I feel, could be a lavish as well.
Yeah, Tyler will mess up. He'll mess up. He'll mention it without. Do you know what I mean? Like, and when he's not supposed to. So we had people kissing in the bed in the nighttime when the lights were off. We had Georgia S and Callum kissing, Molly and Tom kissing. We had even Abacus and Toby kissing, which also demonstrates if you're horny enough, anything can happen. We had Soph and Josh kissing. Do you know who wasn't kissing? Tyler and Hannah. They were not kissing. They're the ones that went on the date. Why were they not kissing in the bed? If
have
they're
we
so in love.
Have we seen them kissing again outside of the terrace or a challenge? I swear these two don't do anything.
I don't think so, but she's not into physical touch. That's not her thing. So, you know, I don't know what's like, is this not Georgia H playing over again? It's the same thing.
Somebody being like, no, I'm not into, like, we are getting to know each other. This should be the beginning of pure lust. And you're like, no, I'm not into physical touch. You don't like me. It's basically what you're saying. But
yeah, you don't.
You life of God says you can't kiss rubber at night. You're a joker.
Oh, that's rude. But I just call suspect on their whole relationship. Tyler and Hannah, we don't believe you. We do not believe you at all. So in the morning, Mitch is making Georgia H some eggs. Anton, although he's a bit miffed about it, he offers to help because he knows how she likes it. It's just like, bro, you're doing too much.
It's Mitch behavior that he's doing. This is Mitch behavior, man. It's like, come on.
Yeah. Don't like it. Georgia H comes over and I feel like they cut it a little bit because Anton's like, I have feelings too, and Georgia H is just like, oh, would you expect me not to eat the eggs? Like, do you expect me just to sit here and look at them because he's made it for me? Just like, I feel like there was a lead up to that, but like, it wasn't.
No,
It wasn't yeah. The morning chat, I'll just run through a couple. Josh saying it's going well with Sophie. Tyler was like, his date is great, but it's a slow burn. Lies. Toby, him and the alpaca have a weird connection. That was the thing. She also says like the same kind of thing, but they're gonna try and take it slow. I'm like, honestly, is it that hard to try? I don't know. Like, they're only in there for like 2 or 3 weeks. Like seriously. I don't know what's going on with her.
Nothing. We need either a new guy or a new girl, and both of them are gonna crack on elsewhere. Like there's obviously they fancy each other. Like it's like there's a physical attraction, but that's it.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even see how they're compatible in any way. No, it looks weird.
I don't think so either. Kaz basically was saying that it still stings. She doesn't want to constantly be vocalizing how much it stings. The whole kind of like Hannah and Tyler going on a date. So this is like officially a thing that she is completely still upset about this thing. Liberty was encouraging her to like share her feelings. She was, do you know what I mean? And Kaz was just pushing back. She's just like, no, it feels like the more shittier thing to do. That was how she phrased it. I was just like, okay, cool, sad.
And I'm glad.
I get it.
I'm glad he's not going to listen to Liberty, because we don't need her then going back and just laboring over lots of stuff with Tyler every time he does something. So I hope we don't have that storyline for her, because it's like, please no, I don't want to see it.
No, definitely. Georgia H, her thing was like she's really excited over Mitch, that he made her breakfast, although she's not a breakfast person, but she doesn't want the chivalry to end, so she ate it anyway. She said her mission for the day is to try and be as hot as possible, but also not hurt Liberty.
Her and Georgia S are they're crazy. They're actually
crazy. They are. Seriously. So Liberty was talking about that, you know, like Mitch made Georgia H breakfast, and she was like, that's more that he's done for me in 2 weeks. But I'm happy for them.
Yeah, I did laugh. I was like, Mitch is again another asshole. Like, surely you know I never did anything for this girl, and she's gonna notice that day one, grafting this new one, I've made her breakfast.
Yeah,
he probably did it on purpose. So Liberty gets the message. I was really not into you.
Yeah. He hates her. He actually hates her. He does. This is how you treat someone you hate, man. Serious. It's not that.
Yeah, how he was getting things from her every night though.
Yeah.
Feeling her up, and then
this is the thing. You can't like messy Mitch, bro. Sophie and Chris had a bit of a conversation. This is where he was talking about like, if I could pick my girlfriend's body, and like when he started there, I was just like, where is this going, Chris? Where is this going? You're talking to black women. Where is this going? Like, he was just like, if I could pick my girlfriend's body, it would be yours. Do you know what I mean? Because he likes a good thigh. I don't know. I just thought this is icky. I don't like this. He did call her classy, but then he was just like, oh, maybe you're like a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. And she was just like, what did she say? Maybe.
Maybe. That's not how you say it. It's like she is, I mean, like Fabon said earlier on, she needs to speed up. She's on a delay and very nasal. It's like it doesn't come out.
Yeah.
And then it's okay. Like it's all down. She needs to speak up. Like Fabon said, does Sophie know she's of colour? You're out of order.
Yeah, she does. She absolutely does. Chris is, however, trying to stay in the game. Like, that's what he's trying to do. He's just like, obviously he knows that she's in a strong couple, but she's definitely trying to stay. He's trying to stay in there, which, you know, yeah, go for it, do it. He is a bit, I don't know, it's just seen more and more weird stuff from him. Tyler and Kaz, they have a conversation. I wish they didn't, to be honest. I didn't care for this at all. I really didn't. You know, Tyler just simply asks how you do it, and then Kaz just unloaded, basically just saying, you know, this whole thing is weird. She's happy for Hannah, but on the outside this will never happen. You know, we haven't really spoken since the recoupling. It was confusing. You kiss Hannah, then you downplayed the kiss, and she was reading the room wrong. I'm glad that she did get it off her chest. However, Tyler's not receiving this in the way that you want him to receive it at all. And he's just not into you, babe. And like, the sooner that you fully understand this, the better. Because Tyler was just like, I just want to be friends. His response to that, maybe it's editing though, also, but was, I just want to be friends. When we're good, we're good. And he did apologize for anything that he done on his part. So he's just like, he's put a line underneath it. It is not about you, honey. No, whatsoever. I want to be friends.
Yeah.
Kaz's response was
that landed.
She was like, it's calm. I feel like she understood that she embarrassed herself further in that moment. I think she understood that. And then he thanks her for not making it awkward. And this is the thing. This is why I'm just like, I can't do these things. Like, I really can't. Like, again, like my natural instinct, I'm throwing water balls. I'm doing something. Like, I would need to get the rage out of my system, because why are you thanking? What? Sorry, what?
Oh, that's why. You know what? I don't want to ever see it again. Mm-hmm. And okay, she can partially be like, I followed through on what Liberty had said.
Yeah.
Her piece of advice, and I got it off my chest because it had been sitting there. Do not talk to this dude again about anything, because it's like, this isn't, then it will be harassment. Like, just leave him alone. Yeah. That thanking you would like sit on my chest and burn. Like, literally, that I wish I had never even presented my feelings to this guy, like at all. Thanking me for making this easy. No, I can't.
Absolutely not.
Yes, it is a woman's ego. We all have one.
Yes.
And her ego is reeling now, because you would know there was self-preservation already when she was like, no, I'm not going to tell him. That was her ego kicking in, like, no, we're not going to do this. Yeah. Then she listened to Liberty. Why would you listen to Liberty's advice on anything? Have you seen?
Why would you listen to Liberty? You can't listen to Liberty. Liberty's an idiot. Liberty chose Mitch and pursued him. She pursued him. She gave him a try. No, your decision making is off. We can't trust you. We absolutely can't. Yes, Tyler can go. I've had enough of him.
I want him out, because I can't have him playing in Kaz's face continuously, and Kaz being a participant in this game. I don't want to watch it anymore.
It's for her own good. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Georgie B, yes.
Liberty's advice has Kaz down bad. Yes.
Yes.
We all lost 100 points from watching that. All
so
of us
annoying. So annoying. Georgia H does a weird thing where she gets Mitch to check her label, her swimwear label. Do you know what I mean? And Liberty makes a face. So I think maybe this was part of her plan of like, I just need to look hot all day. Do you know what I mean? So maybe this is an example of her looking hot. Libby makes a face. I think there must have been some energy, because then Mitch and Georgia H get up, they move away, and Mitch is like so happy that he now feels like he's in the situation where it's not as pressurized. Georgia H does make a joke about going to the terrace, but she was just like, you know what, but Mitch, you need to take the lead. But in the hut, she's just like, you know what, things are going really well with Mitch. I don't think he likes a girl when they come on too strong. That's what he says. So I'm going to play it cool. And she is that girl. She's like, oh, I'm a cool girl. I'm a fun girl. I'm like laid back. I'm chill. Like, do you know what I mean? She'll be whatever you want her to be to get the guy. Like,
yes. She is all things, and then that's why they play with her. He's just gonna play as well. But I didn't get that label thing, because I was like, what did you want him to see? I don't know. What is the thing? Like, did she want him to see like her cup size or something? I was so...
No, it wasn't the cut. Like he read like small. That's the only thing. I don't know what that was about. Maybe it was like where it was from. Maybe because sometimes you can look at a label or whatever. But like thingy, King Cash, you think Kaz can go? Maybe, you know, I don't know. I don't want her to go, but
I don't want her to go. But at this moment in time, I feel like I want Tyler to go. But if he ain't going, please, Kaz, like exit. Like I can't.
Yeah.
I was stressed watching that. Like literally, like this is really embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
So,
it is. It was. Yeah. Tom and Josh, they have a conversation. Tom finally reveals to Josh, without Josh breaking his trust with Soph, that Georgia H was mad flirty on the terrace. He breaks it, but like, you know, Josh is basically saying to him, like, look, if you made it clear the door is fully open, then she's gonna be right in there. She's gonna be right in there.
He summed it up perfectly. She would be like, Callum, Molly, you two can get back together now. I'm taking Tom.
I'm done. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But then Georgia S comes over and she literally it's almost like she physically moves Josh out of the way. And then did she ask herself this question, but just like, how do I keep getting away with murder? Like, I wonder why. And Tom's like, oh, because you're a princess and you're innocent. Like, huh? And I think this is the fuckeries that I don't like. I don't like when women are ruthless, but they pretend to be not, basically. Like, she's a ruthless chick. She is. Do you know what I mean? And she's playing this game that she's a girl's girl, like she cares about other people's feelings, when actually she just wants what she wants, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I think that I feel like I need to work, because Antarctica is that is who she is, right? Do you know what I mean? She owns it, right? Do you know what I mean? She owns it.
Not lying.
Yeah. She's literally not lying.
They are very similar.
They are.
It's interesting to see the tactics of it and how it works. And I think there's more women who are like Georgia S. They're a bit smarter with it. And you know, loads of people will say women probably cheat more so, or just as equal as men, but they're smarter at it.
Yeah.
And it's like she's just going about it smartly, like in a way, and being sweet. And people will say she's a good person. But because Arabella is pretty much like, I like you, and you can get it. It's that energy is a bit aggressive, but they're doing
people
the same
don't
shit.
like it.
They're doing exactly the same shit.
Yeah. And like, people will have more sympathy for Georgia S when she starts crying.
Yes.
Right? Do you know what I mean? When she starts getting upset and stuff and everything like that. And I think that's to do with like her, like how she carries herself, her size, all of that kind of thing. Like, she is like playing into those roles and connotations that I'm how could I possibly be bad? How could I possibly hurt you? I'm just a small, weak, innocent girl with big eyes. That's literally
that's even says all I've got to do is just flutter my eye. Like, she knows all of the things that she has to do. She speaks speech. She'll like have like little conversations with you, whispering.
Whispering.
Whispering that I'm with this dude, but I fancy you more. But Arabella would just do it in a more I'm with him, but you know, it's about you. It'll just be too upfront.
Do you know? We don't need to whisper.
Classic harlot is what Georgia S is.
Bro, she's fitting up to the description. I'm not gonna lie. She is. She's not beating the case, is she? She's not beating the case. Seriously. So then Kaz gets a text. It's Snog, Marry, Pie. Mate. And the thing is, like, you know what? Yeah, I'll say it. Kaz was just like, yeah, you got me kissing people. No one kissed you. Sorry.
It's
horrible.
Have you seen the chart that they did on Instagram?
Yeah, I did. I was
offended by that chart. Yeah, because It's when it's in your face. Yeah, obviously we've watched it, but when it's like written down and you see the ones that were getting the kisses to the ones that weren't, I can't handle the thing. It's too made up.
Georgia S didn't get any kisses either. Did she? No, she didn't. She didn't. She didn't.
Yeah, nobody got more rings.
She got the same amount of rings as Kaz and someone else, I think. I saw it and I was just like, okay, cool. So like I was comparing.
I don't like the stats and the visuals of what took place.
You don't like?
No, I don't like it.
It's like a rating. It's like Hunger Games.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't want to. We see it anyway. It's like we don't need this highlighting it as well. It's a lot.
True. It's true. But it was even. It was kind of even, I would say. Tyler basically was saying, do you snog or marry the girl that you're with? And my advice is always snog the person that you're with. Just snog them. Don't marry the marriage. You know why? Because that married thing doesn't mean anything. You're in Love Island for how many weeks? It doesn't mean anything. The kiss does. Unless you don't want to be with the person, then you kiss someone else. Do you know what I mean? Which is wild when you think about Callum. But anyway.
Oh God.
So yeah, I can run through these really quickly if you want. Mitch, he kissed Georgia H because she was attractive, married Hannah because that's his girl bestie, and pied Liberty. Has his face in the background for that. And basically he was like stressing last week, like an algebra test. Something. And I think, algebra was basically saying that she got a lucky escape, and he retorted back, so did Chris.
Yeah. That was funny. I can't lie, Mitch was on fire this episode. Yeah. He was. He had found his got his mojo back.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Because he had lost it for the last few days, man. People were taking the piss out of him. But he had come back, and it was good that he was like flipping Abacus. You can get this smoke as well. It was out of order though to pie Liberty what you've done. Like, but I get it. I get why he did it. But I was like, Mitch, the way you don't like this girl is so evident. Like, it's actually taking the piss now.
It is so horrible and so unnecessary. And I feel like he didn't have to do it with so much vigor. Like, why? Do you know what I mean? It was horrible. It was horrible. Miss Jefferson, no. I don't have any faith in Kaz and Tyler rekindling. Absolutely not. Zero. Minus for 1,000.
Who was next actually? Tyler is a good
one. So Toby was next. Toby kissed Molly because she's fit. He married Algeria because she's beautiful, and he pied Georgia S because her reaction for him saying that he's open was a bit extreme. And she didn't like that at all. She was just she didn't see that coming. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he's just like, oh, you crying over a little bit of cream. He's like, oh no, you've lost a friend. I think she called him a bitch or something like that. But she was mad.
You see, Georgia S though. You see, like it's like she always her mask slips from time to time. Like, and I was like, look, you can't even take a little pie. It's fair for him to do you over anybody else. I would have really liked him to have married Kaz though. I just thought that was a ring that she could have had because they got their.
But he's with, but he's with Algeria, so But I feel yeah. Tyler snogged Hannah. He said he's massively attracted to her, and I have been massively.
No, nobody believes him.
No one believes you, bruv.
Hannah also was like, okay, obligation to kiss him. Like, she don't
again. He married Kaz because she's got a heart of gold, and she'll make someone else. What I'm putting in the else. She'll make someone happy. I thought piss take. You should have just married someone else. Pied Liberty because every time they have a disagreement, he has a disagreement with Kaz. Liberty's there, and Liberty's like, well, Do you know what I mean? Like, that's my girl. She's my ride or die. I'm gonna back her. Do you know what I mean? So can't fault her.
That was a fair pieing as well.
Yeah.
But to marry Kaz, I was screaming. I was literally like, this guy is the biggest idiot ever. Like literally, please remove him from the villa now. Like this is disgraceful behavior. Marry somebody else. Why are you as my ex playing in my face? And now you're gonna be like, yeah, but you've got a heart. It's patronizing.
It is.
That's patronizing.
Allow me to carry on without fuss with this girl. So that's why I want to marry you, because you're so compliant to my nonsense, basically. No, don't like it, don't rate it, you can go. Anton snogged George H, and this is where he fell backwards and done a backflip into the pool and nearly bust his head open. Seriously. However, when he came out, I prefer his hair like that, you know. I know he can't wear it wet like that, but he looked much better when he came out of the pool. He really did. Yeah. I don't know how he can make that work for himself. He married Hannah because she's a diamond, and he pied Georgia S because she pied him technically on day 2. And again, she got upset. And Anton's like, it hurt. What you want me to say?
It's like I don't know why she couldn't take it in the spirit of the game, but the girl was blatantly like, "Why am I getting pied?" Like, I wanted him to say, because I can see you're playing 2 men in here. Was what I wanted.
Yeah, because you're the biggest game player. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Callum, he snogged. Abacus, random.
I don't get what that was.
What was that? The thing is, she was in the hut saying, "Oh, you know, he's the worst kisser ever because he kept his mouth closed." And I'm just like, maybe he didn't want to kiss you. Maybe the producer said, "Kiss her," and then he was like, "Okay, if I have to," because
something that didn't make any sense. I'm still trying to rack my brain over why he kissed Abacus. I have no idea.
It made no sense. And then because that's Molly's bestie as well. Do you know what I mean? So what the hell is going on? He married Georgia S because she's a good woman.
Well, let's see how long that title is going to last.
Oh, mate. And then he pied Molly because that's his ex and it didn't work out for a reason. Fair. I think. I don't think there was anything too wrong with that. And Molly took it like a trooper. Do you know what I mean? She probably looked the best being pied, to be fair. Like, yeah. I mean, he
did a nice pieing as well. You know, it was slow.
He did.
Just put cream in her face and kept it moving. I just don't understand the kiss. So I'm questioning Callum now. So it is like, all right. I guess we know his type in it, like profusely. He isn't even going to kiss anybody else. So he's into white women. Absolutely, that is him. That's his type. Because could have done Sophie. If you're gonna do a random, you could do anybody random, innit?
Yeah, but no, strange. Tom kissed Molly because she's attractive and he fancies the pants of her. He married Georgia S because she's got good morals, and when she's with a guy, she's 100%. Tom, we know you're lying.
Exactly. I felt like they were all pigs.
Mate, what is this? They're just lies, just telling lies. And then he pied Antelope for getting into unnecessary drama. Was that the reason? I think.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that she's always in drama.
Yes. Okay, but they've got history as well, so yeah. It's a bit of a big message to pie her, to be honest, you know.
Yes, when you were flirting a few days ago, you're basically saying you took the piss, you treated me like a little rent boy when you was in your relationship. That's what I infer from all of that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, you don't like her. Josh, he who did he snog? He snogged Antelope also. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yes, they're flirting. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're flirting back and forth. He married Sophie. He was nervous, he did say. Do you know what I mean? And what did he say? He said something shit, and she was not happy with what he talked about. Like, she's just like, nah, you've been chasing me. She said his speech was shocking, and you've been chasing me around the villa all day. That's what she said. And this is the best you come up with. Like, what the hell? And then he pied Molly because she done like the whole slow burn thing with him, and then, do you know what I mean? So that was a bit of a slow pie.
Yeah, it's fair. I was like, that's fair, because we see Molly ain't that slow because she's been lip-synced Tom from day.
Yeah, it's true.
She ain't that much of a slow burner. She just went on you.
It's you, Josh. You, Josh.
Yeah.
And then Chris snogged Sophie because of and yeah, just fancied it. That's it. He married Kaz because she's the strongest girl he knows. Yeah, of course she is, and also black because she's a strong black woman. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
2 days in a row. 2 days in a row we've had that leveled. Yeah. There we go.
And then he pied himself, which I don't think has ever been done before in Love Island history. And I think Chris is over the drama. Do you know what I mean? There was a big expectation for him to, you know, pie Abacus. She even thought it was coming as well. She was trying to think. So yeah, I thought it was like, oh, okay, that's a nice way to deal with it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I thought that was cute. Points up for Chris.
Yeah.
So the only girls that didn't get pied were Kaz, Sophie, Hannah. Was there someone else?
Georgia H.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Everybody else. And Hannah was just like, yeah, I can't remember what she was shouting, but she was just like, you guys all stink of shit. She did say that.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
Yeah, because it was like Sophie was like, we didn't get pied. And then they danced out.
Crazy. Okay, so girls' turn. So girls, Georgia H was up first. She snogged Mitch. She didn't like she snogged Mitch because she wanted to, but she didn't like the way he treated Liberty. So she'll talk to him about that later. That's what she said. She married Anton because he treats people with respect, and any woman would be lucky to have him. She pied Josh because they've had their ups and downs. Yeah, makes sense. Hannah, she snogged Tyler. Why? Because she just another opportunity to kiss the lad. I think that was her words. She married Anton because he's husband material. And then Anton was just like, all these women are saying that they want to marry me, but why don't I have someone else for me? Like, it's just like, yeah, you're understanding. Do you know what I mean? Someone's lying. And then she pied Mitch because he treated Liberty like a right tit.
Yes. that actually cracked me up because he did.
Very, very funny. Kaz snogged Anton. Yeah.
Seeing it could happen.
It will keep her there. Keep her there. It definitely will. And he was just like, oh, is that leaving you wanting more? And she was like, maybe. She married Toby because he always has her back, and then she pied Mitch because obviously that Libby is her girl. And I thought at this, I noted that she completely ignored Tyler.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He don't exist in her world anymore, and I love that for you.
Let's keep it like that. Like Because if she had pied Tyler, again, it's like you've got some type of feeling. So I'm glad she just left him off of her roster, like how he should have left her off of his.
Exactly, because he's only there because of Kaz. That's the thing. She's just like, nah, enough. You're not doing this. You're not doing this anymore. And then Abacus, she kissed Toby because he's fit. She married Josh because something about their kids would have great eyes. Like, what?
Of course, we need that weekly. We need an eye every week just to keep us lowly people on our toes. That blue eyes or green is best.
Oh my god. And it's strange. And then she pied Chris because he thinks that she's a game player, and you pied me for Sophie. So this passive aggressive that situation she's got going on with Sophie needs to end, really. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's not hold Chris responsible for Chris's actions. It's got nothing to do with Sophie. You didn't need to mention her. But this is the third time now. This is the third time.
She thinks it's like, how could you? Yeah.
This is why I don't like you.
Could you really be like, you're going to let me go and you're going to chase after this girl? She can't believe it.
She can't believe it. It's knocked her ego. Definitely. Liberty snogged Chris. Chris picked her up, done the whole theatrics and all of that kind of stuff. She married Toby because they would have fun times, and she pied Mitch because, and then she done a bit of a speech where she basically, I hope you get what you deserve. You're emotionally, you have the emotional maturity of, was it a 4-year-old or something? 2-year-olds. Yeah, there you go. Oh, and then Kaz is in the back, slamming the table. Speak your truth.
Yeah. Oh God.
But Mitch is like, well, you guys listen, because I weren't.
Do you know how that would burn? As you think you've done something, and the person is basically like, I weren't even listening to you. Like, and it wasn't great. I wish she would write these things down.
It weren't great.
Because she ain't a spur of the moment girl. Like, it's like that was so unnecessary, and just like, oh please, Liberty, just pie him and keep it moving. I was cringing again. Delusional.
Oh. It was cringe. It actually was cringe. It could have been executed much better, and she didn't have to do that. She really didn't.
No.
Georgia S. She snogged Callum because she really fancied him. She married Tom because I'm going to marry Tom. That's what she said, because he would make a lovely husband. And Josh noticed that, not that you want to, you didn't say you want to, you said you're going to. And I was like, yes, we noticed that too, Josh. Good observation. Because she done it on purpose. I don't think it was a slip at all. Like, I think she done it absolutely on purpose to make everybody know that there's something between them, or she's planting that seed at least.
At least for Molly. Just know this is, you're just I'm loaning him to you at this moment. Like, this is my man.
Yeah. When I'm ready to pave my toy again, I'm gonna take it back. And pied Mitch for what he done to Liberty, and Mitch weren't having it. And also Toby weren't having it. Toby at one point said, I don't want to hear your voice anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, your voice is great.
Was too funny. Your voice.
Imagine you slept with someone, you imagine, we're just imagining, imagine you went on a game show over the summer last year, and then you slept with someone, you thought it had a connection, didn't really work out, and lo and behold, you meet them in another game show, only for them to tell you, don't really want to get to know you anymore, I want to get to know other people, and actually your voice now is irritating me. It's irritating me. Wouldn't you be annoyed?
Oh
I'll be so annoyed and embarrassed. I'll be so embarrassed.
The level of embarrassment. But that Toby is an arsehole as well.
He is,
but that was funny. That was funny. That was funny. And it was a cop out. It is like, you just wanted to jump on this bandwagon to kind of appear like you're a girl's girl. You don't give a hoot about Liberty and what she's been feeling at all. It was just bullshit. She was a cop out, and I think Mitch was right to call her out on it. Be like, why?
I did want Mitch to get pied though. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, like, just be like, yeah, that's absolutely is, because he's an arsehole. And do you know what I mean? Like, just own it. But no, she was just like, she was getting upset. She was actually getting upset. No one can argue with Georgia without her getting upset. Like, she's you can't give an alternative opinion. You can't disagree with her without her getting upset. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
Thing. Sophie kissed Chris. She kissed Chris. And she said because the first kiss was really good, so she wanted to kiss him again. She married Josh because they're having a lot of fun together, and then she pied Tyler because Tyler is giving Kaz mixed signals, And I think she played off what he said about marrying her in a different lifetime and said something along the lines of like, well, you know, you'll be lucky to marry her in this lifetime. And I thought, well done, Sophie. Appreciate it, man. Stand up for the girl, you know? And then Molly.
And I didn't know that her and Kaz, because we just haven't seen it. And sometimes they do that. They don't show the black girls.
They do show cutaways though. They show them in the morning and before night, them two together.
Okay.
They do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's probably a friendship that's going on. I remember there was one year and the girls, when they came off, was like, we were actually always together, but we saw them in separate. I can't remember which year it was. We just didn't see the black girls all together, but they were like, we were always together, and they just didn't show us that relationship. So yeah, it was nice. I was like, I'm really glad that she stuck up for Kaz. That was nice.
Someone needed to, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Apart from Libby. Molly snogged Tom because he's very handsome. And then she married Anton because he's defo husband material. But he doesn't have any hoes. Do you know what I mean? So is he? Oh. Jokes. Just jokes. And then she pied Callum. Yeah. She pied Callum because it's been brewing, basically, and he pied her, all that kind of stuff. And Mitch said something, here's a woman with her own thoughts, which Georgia S took offense to also. That was the end of that. That was the episode. I can't even remember what the last thing was, but yeah, that's what I was just like, okay, cool. I've seen too much cream, too much pies.
That was pretty much it. Pseudo chick says Sophie is the type of friend Kaz needs. Instead of Liberty wasting her pie on Mitch, she should have stood on business.
Yeah, she should have. That's your brethren.
Liberty wanted her moment in it. That's the thing. Maddie Gunn says Sophie's statement equals brilliant. Miss Jefferson says, are you surprised by the low ratings of this season?
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised because what the hell? Like, this is bullshit. There's nothing for them to do. Like the pie challenge, okay, cool. But like, what have they been doing? It's just funny. First looks just come out.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm not surprised at all. It's like that's what they've been doing. Hang on. Earlier on, I saw you put in a question. No, I can't seem to find it. But I think Miss Jefferson asked about do you think the producers are telling the guys to call Kaz strong to keep her from showing emotions so she can withstand more disrespect?
I would not be surprised if they did. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them feeding phrases or words. Do you know what I mean? Because if someone doesn't know what to say, maybe put it like this, or maybe say like this. Do you know what I mean? That sort of thing. Like, I wouldn't put it past them. I do think they are trying to generally be supportive because they can see that she's upset though. Do you know what I mean? So, but I think
isn't it? They're not in isolation. They are also a part of a system that places black women to give a compliment to a black woman is to say she's strong. Yeah. And so they're just going to be playing that out as well. It's like, that's how you compliment Kaz. It's she's a black woman. She's been fair to all and is the voice of reason. She's a strong woman. And that's seen as a compliment. So they're just following through on what society does. You don't even need a producer to do that. They're going to know. That's how
it's perpetuating it, isn't it? I think like in the post where they on the Love Island page where like they've done the clip of Kaz crying from the previous episode, they were just so like literally all the comments were just like, oh my god, hate seeing her upset, hate do you know what I mean, that kind of thing. So hopefully they're seeing that. Obviously I know they only care about engagement also, but like I'm hoping that they'll make adjustments because they can see that you're making people really uncomfortable by putting this woman in this position. Do you know what I mean? And exploiting her. It's horrible.
See, that's the thing, because they like it though, isn't it? Like,
yeah, they do like it.
All so intentional is why it's so frustrating that we keep on having to go through it. But I'm hoping, because the last season they saw actually Black Girl Joy can be celebrated in engagement, maybe we'll see a little bit more of that. Because you can't keep on having this like downtrodden Black woman. Like, we're sick and tired of it now.
We're sick of it. It's true. It's true. Okay, let's get first look real quick. I thought I was ready. Am I ready now? Yeah.
Love Island First Look, sponsored by Google Pixel 8.
She said to Sophie that she can't see herself sleeping with Callum.
He did it. He did betray.
The past few days, I've been seeing G pull him constantly for chats.
Yeah.
And I've just been like, oh, they're just friends. Like, it's fine. They're just friends. They're just friends. But I think that maybe now, obviously, G's been pulling because she's made it apparent that she still likes him and she still wants to get to know him. Which I think Tom should have just let me know this.
Yeah.
Kept me in the loop. Let me know what's going on, instead of making me feel like a mug. When I've been allowing things to happen, thinking, oh no, they're just friends, they're just chatting, knowing full well that she's actually been trying to.
Georgia is uncomfortable.
She's been pulling every day and every night, has she not? And then I'm sat there like a mug, and he's saying,
and not only that, you're the one in bed with him, getting close to him.
It's embarrassing, it's actually embarrassing. I'm like nearly 30 years old.
I think you need to speak to Gia.
No, I can't be asked speaking to her. She can have a ex of an ex. Can't be asked.
Oh, Molly. Maya's back.
Oh, okay. So somebody's going.
I've been voting for their favourite couple. As you are the least favourite couple, your time on All Stars is now over. Please leave immediately.
Wait, what? Wow. Okay.
I hope Tyler and Hannah are the least favorite. I hope they are.
I really do. I really do too. Oh, thank you. I really, really do too.
Earlier on, somebody said that there's 4 people leaving and 2 more coming in.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. So when they do that, the absolute bottom rating is going to go, and then probably the last 2 that they're going to have to pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not over a culling, but I want Georgia S to have her showdown properly. I hope she gets taken down.
I hope so, and I hope Molly does it. Seriously.
Yeah.
She says she can't be asked though, but I hope she is asked.
Yeah, like she works that walk away, and she works herself up in the bedroom or something, and then he's like, "No, this girl has taken the absolute piss out of me." Because I get her saying Tom should have. But really, it's Georgia. She's the one who earlier on was saying, that's my friend. I think Georgia has more.
She acknowledges that she's making Molly feel uncomfortable, yeah? Georgia H is sitting there thinking, I know what's going on, but my shackers, I'm confused.
I forgot about that. Georgia H, their little face, all they're looking like, oh no, this is news to me. Little bitch.
Oh God, Shayla, yes, you were saying 4 couples are leaving. Babita saying Zara and Olivia, maybe. No, Zara's not coming in.
Not. Yeah, Zara said she didn't make the cut.
Unless she's lying, because these celebrities love to lie.
This could be a part of the rollout, in it, and they also could have gone back on it actually because they need her. Their ratings are poor, and they absolutely do need Zara. They need actual stars.
Michelle would be amazing.
Catherine, that would be great.
That would be great. I don't know who they'll go with though, but that would be great. Do you know what would be really good though if Zara came in? Would be if off camera, like behind the scenes, they had already made up, and then they come in and they get together, like her and Tom. That would be amazing. Because they weren't getting on at one point,
They were doing quite well. Life of God says, not another black face. I know what you're saying, because we know what they do, but
we need black guys though. Yeah. We need black guys to figure. Yeah.
Shayna says Danica would be great. Would love to have seen her sooner though. Yeah.
Same. Yeah. I like Danica.
Okay, let's see.
I think
Let's
she's
see.
good energy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And she's supposed to be thingy on Tyler. This is what I'm saying. So you're telling me, yeah, if Danica comes in and she's got history with Tyler, that Tyler is still picking Hannah. Is that what you're trying to say to me? Like, no.
Look, Tyler and Hannah need
believe
to
it.
leave. Nobody else should be in the bottom. Tyler and Hannah need to exit definitely today. Like, we need to not see them again. They need to go. And then who would be second? Oh, I don't know who else I want to go, you know. I don't think I want anyone else.
It's hard because of the couples they're in. It's hard because of the couples they're in, you know. Do you know what I mean? Because Mitch can go for me. Who's Mitch with? Mitch was technically still with Liberty, right? At the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could go. They can go.
Oh, you know what? You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
they can go. Like, I don't think he's doing enough this season to kind of like, yeah, he's got his quips, but we still have enough, and someone put it, dysfunction.
Yeah.
For it still to be entertaining.
Toby and Arabella.
Yeah, they can go also.
They're vulnerable, you know.
Yeah.
Anton is with
Georgia H, no?
Yes, Anton's with Georgia H.
Yeah. Okay.
They could go.
Yeah,
I don't want Anton to go because I feel like him and Kaz could do something. They could do something, but yeah, I think it's Toby and Arabella. Toby, Arabella, and Tyler and Hannah. They could go.
Yeah, they could all go. I would be happy. Yeah,
it's a shame, and that's Toby's fault.
Yeah,
Toby picked wrong. So
did he have a choice? I can't remember. Did he have a choice?
I feel like he did slightly.
Oh, he did. Okay, fair.
A bit. Miss Jefferson's asking, do you want Kaz to go for her mental sake?
If Kaz is saying this is unbearable, then yes, absolutely. To be fair, I can remember before this even started, I didn't really want her to be in the show in the first place because of these things. Do you know what I mean? Not because we don't want her to win or anything like that, but like it's just painful to watch. Just painful to watch, man.
But I know because Kaz is with Chris, and no, I don't want either of them to go. No, I don't want them to go. Yeah. And she decided to do it. You know, she's a big girl. Let's support Kaz in her decision. She decided to go on this. So she knows what it's about.
Hopefully she'll be all right. Hopefully she will. Yeah, I agree with you, Babita. I think that what do you call it? Kaz will be out okay once Tyler is out. Yeah, I agree. She'll get back to her old self, I think. Thank you, Shayla. Thanks for the hair comments. Appreciate it. I'm actually in between styles at the moment. So
oh, dude, the time. We are going to be live again. Yes. We're going to be live again tonight for our main show from 8 p.m. So please join us on that one because it's going to be a great one. We're there with Temi Alchemy from 90s Baby Show. So it should be a really good one. I'm so looking forward to it.
It should be really good. Make sure also as well, like when you're watching, like if you have any questions, put them in the chat. We'll try and answer them some questions as we go through. But as always, we'll have Enemy of Progress. We'll have Welcome to the Family. And of course, our juicy dilemmas. And guys, if you've got dilemmas, DM us, please. DM us. Do you know what I mean? Because we need more variety. We got some, and they are juicy, but we want more. So DM us. And yeah, just before we go, like make sure you like the video, please. We'll be checking to make sure get the likes up so we can be shown to more people. Watch back, gang. Leave comments for us, and we will get back to them too. And share with like-minded people, and subscribe to Your Aunties Could Never, Nana Evans Com, and Hey, it's Sade Salami. Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
So today, back tomorrow. Yeah, tonight.